Scent bird, I smell good, bish. And if you want to smell good like me, you'll click down below in the description box and get 15% off of your first month subscription service to Scentbird, which is a monthly subscription service that sends you perfumes, candles, hand lotions, and makeup. So you guys get down below, check out their website, and sign up. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue, and I am back for another 90-day fiance before the 90 days. This was the tell-all, y'all, and we got a lot. We got a lot, so let's just go ahead and get into it. So Paul comes out first, and they talk about him having to come to America to make money. Karine got a new little cute haircut. Hey, bitch. We was like, oh, all right. You look grown now, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Paul's mom comes on, and they ask what she would like to say to Karine, and she doesn't really have much to say. She's just like, hola. Look, we could just tell from this that Paul's mom does not like Karine, probably doesn't like Karine's family, especially after watching the show and seeing how they treated him. But she's very well aware that her son is a handful because she says so. Okay, and Karine and Paul were happy to see each other at first, but the shit went downhill. Mama says that she knows that they love each other and that she, hopes that they can make it work. Which is different from how she felt at the beginning because, at the beginning she was like, no, come home. You don't even know her. You know what I'm saying? Like just trying to give her son the game because he was acting like he didn't know about it. Now, something else we saw. We never knew that Paul's father was in the picture. At least I didn't. And apparently, everything that goes on in their family has to go through the daddy first. And the daddy don't like none of this shit. And they need somebody to sponsor Karine if they're going to start to get the K-1 visa process started because Paul doesn't make enough money. That's another thing. Why the fuck does it cost so much money to bring people over here from other countries? It's almost like, oh yeah, if you rich enough, you could pay us to come over here. But if not, you stuck in your fucked up ass country. Or you can't come here, which I think is so fucked up. Like, why does it cost so much money to get citizenship? What kind of shit is that? I almost feel like they've taken the real American dream away from it and turned it into a for-profit business. Like, what the fuck what do you need from these poor ass people where you taking thousands of dollars from them and we don't even know if they actually gonna get a chance to come over here? And if they do come over here, it's just, to me, it just seems fucked up on the government's part too. I understand making the process hard, but, as far as background checks and all of that type of shit, but to charge people the amount of money they seem to be charging people to come over here, it just seems out of pocket for real, especially when you can consider the fact that a lot of poor people are trying to come here for a better life, and you out here charging them $10K to come over here. What the fuck is that about? $7,000, $5,000. It just seems hella fucked up. But like I said, Paul needs his father's approval to get Karine to come over here. And we found out that Karine is pregnant again, y'all. And Paul wants her to get a paternity test to make sure he's the father. He has constantly been basically treating her like a hoe. I would not be with this at all. Paul, if you don't have enough self-confidence to treat your woman like you can trust her, then you need to let this go. Like, it just really annoys me that he continues to have this same attitude towards her. Like, oh, I know you probably cheating. You know why you feel like that? Because you still so surprised that that girl would ever want to touch you. And to be honest, we're all surprised watching that Karine wants to touch you, wants to marry you, wants to keep getting pregnant by your ass, okay? Now, we know Karine lost her last pregnancy, so this is a very scary time for her because she's happy that it happened, but she's nervous that they might have the same complications that they had previously. You don't want to hear that something like that is, a habitual thing. Okay? And if you ask me, I think it's Paul lackluster ass sperm. Don't he seem like somebody that would have a hard time, like their sperm wouldn't be all the way right? Your nervous, stressed out ass, your little lackluster ass sperm, y'all. I can't deal with them. She was pissed off at him after he said that. Even Sean Robinson, the host, she was like, Paul, really? Is this what you do? Like, yeah, girl, that's what he do. That's what he do. That's what he do. And I don't like Paul. I've already told y'all I don't like the Paul and Karine situation, but they gonna act like they in love, so more power to them, bitch. I ain't got time. Let's move on to Angela, who is back from Africa and says that she is never leaving the States again. And I'm just like, really, bitch? Okay, like that is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. So because you spend a long time away from the States, you are never leaving again. Girl, I'm just looking at her like, bitch, shut up. Okay, Angela works on my nerves. I don't like Angela. I think Angela is straight trash. I think her daughter's trash. I think their whole family is a whole bunch of Maury, Jerry Springer ass trash. Okay? Anyway, and y'all don't have to keep sending me the videos. I've said it in previous videos that I saw that Angela was on Maury. And guess what? I don't care. I do not care. And I also made a video, and I did a Bondy Blue Show video talking about how Angela's daughter was, getting caught up with these molestation charges. I don't know how y'all missed that video, but y'all should go through and check it out because I definitely talked about it. Okay, but first we have to discuss whether Michael and Angela are still engaged. At the beginning of the episode of this show, they are, especially after we talk about this whole bank situation, because they left us on a cliffhanger with Angela thinking that Michael stole $900 out of her account. Well, $600. But that's not what happened. It actually was an issue with the ATM, and her bank immediately refunded her money. So, yeah, you did all of that finger pointing trying to make it seem like it was Michael's fault. I didn't think it was Michael's fault. It just didn't seem to make sense to me that he would steal money from her while he was still walking around with her. That just didn't make sense to me at all. Angela is the type of bitch to go through your pockets after she done hopping on your dick for 45 minutes and then make sure that you ain't got nothing in your pockets. Like, she just seemed like that type of person. And I'm more than sure Michael knows to be cautious around her because she already has her good eye on him, at all times. So, yeah, we found out that wasn't true. So, y'all, we start to go through their little, because they go through the video montage of what we've seen from that couple whenever, the couple sits down. And they couldn't even get through it because she got so pissed off because he said that she was his elder. Now, Angela, girl, I'm really going to need for you to come to terms with the fact that your ass is old. Because on one hand, you're throwing out, I'm 52 years old, I'm a grandmother. You're not going to talk to me like that. In one moment, you're trying to use your age to invoke respect out of people. And then when he says he respects you because you his elder, you get pissed off. What's wrong with you, bitch? You are his elder. I am my niece's elder. I am anybody who is younger than me, I'm their elder. That does not mean that I get to treat them like shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to give respect to get it, but at the same time, I have earned the respect of being somebody that is still here alive, okay, on this earth, and I show people respect regardless, so I expect, respect in return. But I was just looking at this situation with Angela like, bitch, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You are 52 years old. He is younger than you. You knew you was dating a younger man. I'm gonna need for you to be in full, I don't give a fuck mode when it comes to your age if you want to be around here cougaring it and eating these little young men to death, all right? Taking your fucking teeth out and swallowing these little young niggas whole, but you want to get all of your feelings when somebody refers to you as their elder. She ended their engagement, got up, walked off, threw the ring down, said fuck him, said he wasn't shit. All because he said that she was his elder. And then she's like, Michael, I told you how I feel about that. Bitch, he taped that a long time ago. That was before this point right here. This is before that y'all even met, as far as I'm concerned. Because you can see that they go to the other countries and get the interviews beforehand. And then, so it could be more authentic. TLC, I see y'all. But I was just looking at Angela like, what in the absolute fuck do you want from this man? Not to say that I don't think that something ain't right about Michael, because trust me, something ain't right about Michael. But Angela, bitch, I'm really gonna need for you to stop. You're not about to be a star, bitch, okay? So don't go to another reality show with the shits. Nobody cares, bitch. You 52 years old, you want to be a cougar, eating these little young boys alive, go ahead and live your life, but stop being fucking upset when people point out your age, especially when you do it enough for everybody and then want to be sensitive about it. Bitch, you old. Deal with it. Deal with it, okay? I'm not in my 20s anymore. I'm dealing with it. And eventually I'm going to be 40 and 50, and hopefully I'll be holding it tight and together like all of the, the black actresses of these days, that be like 50 years old and be looking 35. Like, that's what my hope and my dream is, to keep it tight and keep it right and keep oily skin so I can look like this for another 15 years, okay? That's all I could do, baby. But I just don't understand people that are hung up on aging. You are rotting as you speak. Okay? I am rotting as we speak. I am getting older as we speak. Why is that a big deal for everybody? It is okay to age. It is a blessing to age. Why is this a big deal? You know what? I ain't got time. Because everybody be acting like they can stop the time. No, you can't. That's the one thing nobody can fucking do. Some of the most smart, evil people in the world have tried and failed. There's nothing you can do about it. Bitch, your ass is old. Not Michael and Angela, not engaged anymore. And I just want her to poof, pow, disappear off my fucking television. Then we get to Rachel and John, which might be the only, not the only, I'm going to say the first realest, little situation here. Because I think John and Rachel are number one, and I honestly am starting to think Tyreek and Hazel are number two, as far as couples that actually really like each other, okay? So they talk about the visa situation, which is basically non-existent because of John's criminal past, and they talk about his violence, and the way Sean Robinson asked him the question about, is he okay to be around, people, I don't know exactly what she was trying to get at, but it led to John having an issue with his anger in a way that might affect her. And we've never seen that. We've never seen him get violent with her. We've seen him raise his voice, but ultimately John has been patient as shit. Considering the fact that she has this young baby with her while they met, just everything that's going on, money issues. I just feel like John puts his aggression towards other men, and that is why during his commentary he kind of had such a big thing about, you're not a fucking man and cursing and all of that shit. I think he has a problem with assholes. And because there are a whole bunch of them out there, John feels the need to beat all of the assholes up. Like, that's kind of what the vibe I was getting. Like, he got upset because he was like, stop talking to me like y'all scared I'm going to put hands on my wife. Like, that's not what I'm about. I will fuck an ignorant dude up in a second. That's what I do. I fuck up assholes. But I ain't out here hitting women and children and shit. My anger issues ain't that deep. I think that's what he was trying to make people understand. But anyway, the freaky shit was John received Rachel's umbilical cord after she had Lucy, because y'all know he was there prior to Lucy being born and everything. And I just kind of was like, you sent your umbilical cord to the UK? Okay. Rachel, bitch. Okay? Y'all, let's move on. So Ricky crazy ass, let's talk about him and Jimena. Of course, they're not together anymore. We've seen all of the bullshit going on with Ricky. Ricky is back with his ex-wife, all right? He said he went home, had a conversation with his daughter, and she felt like he was moving too fast. His ex-wife said, so do you want to keep bringing new women into your children's life? They, constantly new stepmoms, because the ex-wife is not his children's biological mother. So I guess he was trying to go back to her so he could not have to add more bitches to his body count. What the fuck? Like, is that what we doing? We getting back with people because we don't want to introduce our kids to new women? Really? Really? Now look, a part of me feels like ultimately you should make better decisions, Ricky, because you think you in love with any old bitch that, shows you any type of attention, because you never even video chatted with Melissa, and you felt that you felt strong enough about her and she felt strong enough about you for you to get your ass on the plane and go all the way to Manila, Colombia to be with this bitch. Was it Manila, Colombia? No. Was it? It was Colombia. I just can't remember what city inside Colombia it was. Okay? It was a miss of words, y'all. I know Colombia is a country. I don't need anybody to comment down below and let me know that. All right? Anyway, everybody always trying to act like they're a fucking genius, but, you'll never see them making no fucking videos to realize that once the camera is rolling, sometimes your brain just goes, boop, I don't remember shit. It happens, okay? It happens. You guys are so judgy. Not all y'all, I'm just playing. Anyway, so yeah, y'all, Jimena comes out, and Jimena looks slightly different to me. Is it just me? Did she look different than y'all? She looked a little different. Maybe she lost weight. But she was hella pissed off because she felt like he played with her heart, and that's okay because he taught her a lesson, okay? He taught her a lesson. She understands now. Thank you. Thank you for doing what you did, because if you hadn't, you made the best decision for my life, okay? All right? I was just like, girl, you gonna cry in the car, ain't you? Poor Minna. Poor Minna, old fucked up ass Ricky. Then we get to Tyreek and Hazel, y'all. So the first thing everybody wants to know, because sex was an issue for them, you know, putting a pillow in between them in the bed, which I thought was cool. Like, that's what you do when you don't really know nobody and you in the bed with them. Like, that's what you do. I totally understood why Hazel put the pillows between her and Tyreek. I want to be in the bed with you, but I don't want you thinking you can put your dick on my booty, because that ain't where we at with this right now. We've been talking, but we need to physically get acclimated before I could be all up in your space like that. And I do think that Tyreek look good with that full beard. You know, that nigga head still whopped as fuck. But you know, that beard, I was like, that's a good move for you, Tyreek. And I know you don't want to go bald because of the size of your head, but I don't think you have a choice, brother. The whole middle right here is just a whole shade lighter than the sides. I just want you to recognize that, understand that. Be like Dean, okay? Dean knew his hair was gone. He went bald. He didn't give a fuck. It's okay, but Dean's head ain't as big as yours. That's all right, though, bro. You know, you get you some hats. You get you some hats. Or you call LeBron and find out what the fuck he did to get his hairline back popping. I just think that, ooh, Lord. Whew, I hate when I see men trying to fade they hair and they balding in the middle and you can see it. It's like, you're not fooling nobody. Nigga, you're not fooling me. Anyway, y'all, Hazel comes out and they say that, yes, they are having sex. He has been back to see her since the last trip. They are trying to get her over there. The only issue is she had a misspelling in her birth certificate. That was the only issue. So once they get that resolved, she is probably going to be free and clear to bring her little cute ass over to the Americas. The only problem with that is that she's not going to be able to bring her son, and she's going to leave her son in the Philippines with his dad, and that's kind of hard for her, really hard for her. She got emotional when they started to talk about it. But yeah, y'all, they still together. And she thought she was pregnant. They talked about how she thought she was pregnant, but she really wasn't. And Tyreek thought that she had gotten an abortion and accused her of getting an abortion because she went to a witch doctor in the neighborhood and the lady gave her something to drink because she was having some cramping pains or something like that. And he looked it up and it's supposed to induce abortions or something like that. So that's what he thought was going on. But really, she was never pregnant. She just was late. So he had apologized about that since then. But, you know, just saying that they still had some issues. Hazel says that she loves Tyreek and that they good, okay? They bring on Dean, and Dean is once again talking about how he just wants to protect his brother. I'm just looking out for my brother. And I'm like, we understand, Dean, calm down. Dean is hella heightened and shit like that. But what we didn't know is that Dean was going through a divorce, and maybe he was misdirecting his anger at Hazel because he was mad at his wife. Okay, we see it. I see it now. Thanks for that, Tyreek. I see it. Hazel wanted Dean to know that she loves his brother and she is there for real reasons. She wants to be with him. She don't want to be with nobody else. And I'm like, oh, all right then, Hazel. Hazel seemed like she was real about it. She seemed like her and Tyreek are really together. And Tyreek let us know that she might be timid when the cameras are around, but when they get alone, it's on and populating. I'm like, oh, all right. Hopefully we'll see y'all on 90 Day Fiance after the 90 days, okay? Then we get to Darcy and Jesse. Y'all, the bane of my fucking existence with this show is Jesse and Darcy, specifically Jesse. Jesse is one of the most manipulative, emotionally and mentally abusive assholes I have ever seen on television. And the fact that other people watch him and see how he is and say how he is and he thinks that they're lying. No, sir. Just because you don't agree with something does not make it a lie. Okay? You're an asshole. You're an asshole. Jesse comes on stage and says that Darcy catfished him by putting up younger pictures of herself. And I'm like, so if you got catfish, why did you continue to come back and forth to America? Why did you invite her to come out there to see you? Like, y'all video chatted. You knew that I'm sure they video chatted. Tell me if I'm wrong, y'all, but I'm sure that they had video chatted before they met each other in person, right? It seems like they would video chat. Either way, Jesse is always trying to play the blame game, always trying to put something on Darcy, always trying to play the victim in some type of way, always trying to be the knight in shining armor on some shit. But you are not that, Jesse. You're a dickhead. You're a bad guy, honey. I know you don't think you are, and I know Darcy is dumb enough and dickmatized enough to not really believe that herself, but you are a bad guy, son. He keeps talking about how she lied about being an alcoholic. That lady is not a fucking alcoholic. Why do you keep saying that? Just because somebody drinks doesn't mean they're alcoholic. Then he keeps bringing up her arrest. which wasn't even an arrest. Her and her sister got into a loud argument in the wee early hours of the morning and got a citation. That is not what you're trying to make it to seem. And for somebody who say they love her, how could you keep using everything in her life to make her seem like a bad person? That's all he does. Oh, you an alcoholic. That's why I can't fuck with you. Oh, you a liar. You had young. Everybody got younger pictures of themselves on their social media. I got pictures of myself from when I was 21 years old. You know why? Because that's when I had my Facebook. So the pictures are still there. I'm not going there deleting pictures and shit. And if I was Darcy, of course I would have pictures of myself when I was 20 years old. Bitch, look how fine I was at 20 and I'm still fine at 40. Darcy is a beautiful woman. She is very much still hot for her age. We not about to act like 42 is that fucking old, because it's not, okay? Darcy still looks very great. Her and her sister, they look great. And I'm sure they've aged well. They seem to probably have aged well. You know, get a little boop, get, you know, take care of themselves, whatever. But we not about to act like you wasn't looking for the cat, whether it was 42 or 30, 34, whatever, bitch, you was looking for the cat. You knew how old she was. It said how old she was. How is she catfishing you, nigga? Okay, Jesse works on my fucking nerves, y'all. Sean tells them that they are nastier to each other than any other couple on the show, because we got to go back and forth about whether she threw a shoe. Now, he gonna keep talking about she threw the shoe at his head, which upsets him. But then when she said, you pushed me, I could have called the cops on you, because he keeps saying I should have called the cops. Well, guess what, Jesse? It's too fucking late for you to call the cops for somebody who you said allegedly threw a shoe at your head. I believe what she said. She threw it at the floor because he was making a big deal about her putting her feet on his shoes. He is fucking childish. He is a diva, like Tyreek called him at the end of the episode, just having diva fits every time something happens. Every time he doesn't get his way, bitch can breathe too hard, and Jesse got a fucking problem with it, ready to call the cops. The bitch breathed too hard on me. I might catch a cold. I should call the cops. Jesse, get your punk ass out of our country. I hate to even sound like that. Go the fuck back to Amsterdam. Nobody wants you here, and you're not cute enough to be a model. I know you think you cute, but you're not. You're not. You got a smush face, and your attitude makes you ugly as fuck. Nobody wants to see you in any ads. I'd be very surprised if somebody do something with your old looking ass, okay? Motherfucker, you look older than Darcy in the face, nigga, okay? Darcy talks about her kids. They bring her, showed a little clip of her kids when she talked to them after everything went down. And her kids said that they didn't like him, that he was childish. He made big deals out of everything. He wasn't treating their mom well. She deserves better. It's his loss, okay? And of course, he's like, that's her daughter. They're going to feel that type of way. But I felt like no, y'all did not bond. It was on some fake shit. This is what you do. I think, befriend people so that they will think that Darcy's wrong and you're right. I think that's exactly what you tried to do with her sister. It's probably what you would have tried to do with her daughters had you been given more time. And it's also what you tried to do with the cast at the end. But we're going to get to that. So like I said, y'all, he tried to act like he was getting up and leaving, but then he came back. And they just talk about how, he's just so fucking negative, y'all. He says that he's not dating anybody right now, but she's dating another younger foreigner. And he seems to be bothered by that, even though he's about to act like he's not bothered by that. So we have the Americans come on stage and join one another. And they say there's no Marta. Of course, there's no Marta. She didn't have enough storyline for her to even be on this show. Tyreek doesn't get Rachel bringing Lucy to the UK. He says he would never have done that. Hey, Tyreek, nobody gives a fuck. All right. If Rachel wants to bring her baby to the UK, she can do that. And that's what she said. She don't, regret a damn thing. Rachel says that Jesse was mentally abusive. Tyreek says that he has diva breakdowns and he has a bitch fit. You know what I'm saying? So the producers will let him come out so he can defend himself. What do you need to defend yourself against? When he comes out, he's shaking everybody's hand, speaking to everybody. How you doing? How you doing? It's another tactic to make him look like the good guy when he's actually not. And he was like, oh, here comes the controlling guy. And it's like, you are controlling. You are controlling. You want to control everything. That's why you have these bitch fits about everything and make people feel like something is wrong with them when something is wrong with you. Rachel says that they are too different, talking about Darcy and Jesse. And that's when Angela is like, in defense of them, which I don't understand why you felt the need to even do this, Angela, because Darcy was in full agreement with what Rachel was saying. Nobody was really disagreeing with what Rachel was saying. She just said they were too different to be together. And the fact that they have arguments every time they're around each other validated that point already. So why Angela felt the need to pop her ashy ass up and tell Rachel that she don't know what she talking about? She hardly has her own relationship under control. So how she gonna talk about their relationship? Bitch, that is what y'all are here to do. Y'all are sitting here right now so y'all can give y'all opinions on other Americans' relationships. That's what this segment is about, Angela. Okay? She worked on my fucking nerves. I really feel like Angela is just a hater. You jealous because, for one, Rachel is younger than you, and Rachel was able to have her fairy tale ending with her dude when you over here just breaking up with yours because you flipping out because you just realized that you older than him, bitch. Like, what the fuck? You don't want nobody to mention that? Girl, get the fuck off the stage. Then Rachel is sitting below her and she's sitting above Rachel. So Rachel, you know, is kind of like talking like this, but she ain't really extending her arm like this to touch Angela. Angela is already standing over her and she keeps, girl, you better get your hand out my face, and jumping over. So Tyreek and Paul are trying, you know, everybody like, hold up, won't you chill out? And she turns to Tyreek, get your hands off of me, don't touch me. He's like, whoa, I'm just trying to get you to calm down. She's just trying to fight anybody on the stage, especially anybody who seems to still be in love with whoever they significant other is. I really think she just pissed off that she one of the only ones on the stage whose relationship is no longer a thing. She, Ricky, and Jesse are the only ones on stage that are not leaving the way they came. Or you know what I'm saying, the way they got on the show, because they not together with the other person no more. But Angela gets upset after she, you know, lunges at Rachel for the second time. She gets up and walks off the set, and I was very grateful. Angela, you're an idiot. You're trash as fuck. You need to go sit your old ass down somewhere and remember the shit that you learned over the years. Because you know how they say old people then forgot more than I will ever know because I'm younger than you? Bitch, go remember it. Go remember it. Because you ain't got no damn sense. You have no sense. I do not understand why you capped on Rachel like that. That was so uncalled for. And Rachel just laughed you off and flipped her hair like, bitch, I know you just hating on me because I'm younger than you. Okay, I can't stand women like that. I really can't. Why are you hating on somebody because they was born after you? What the fuck? I still didn't like the way she called Rachel all kinds of bitches and shit. I felt like that was completely out of pocket and just showed how trash her ass is. Take your ass back over to Maury and Jerry Springer. Don't nobody need you on TLC, bitch. I know we got ignorant people on TLC, but Angela, you are so fucking ignorant. You so worked my nerves. You and that dry ass hair and that dry ass skin. Get your ass off my fucking television, bitch, okay? Poof, pow, be gone, all right? She worked on my nerves, y'all. But anyway, did y'all see how at the end Jesse and Darcy were kind of like, it was nice to see you, Jess. All right, Jess. Darcy, go in your fucking room, put your clothes and your shit on, and get the hell out of here. Stop trying to soften up to him. Stop trying to have a conversation with him because he wanted to come over and hug you and shit. Fuck him. Fuck him. He is still the same guy. He is still an asshole. He is still somebody you don't need no parts of. Y'all. Anyway, that was 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days tell-all. I hope y'all enjoyed the review because I enjoyed doing it. All right, then. I'll be back for Married to Medicine. Love y'all.